free agency just, happened a couple of days ago, and, we were all waiting for that one thing. I actually made a video about Damian Lillard, and if he was going to request a trade. And then, of course, while I was editing the video, he requested a trade. So I guess I'm gonna scrap that video, and then we're gonna make this. Because the thing is, we were all waiting on Dame to either announce. To be honest, I thought he was maybe going to announce it, but it's just such a weird thing. Like, how do you explain Dame requesting a trade? But Dame really requested a trade, and at this point, I promise you, if this motherfucker decides a team while I'm doing this live stream and while I'm doing this video, I'm gonna be pissed, bro. At this point, we don't know where he's going, right? We don't know where he's going. Probably to Miami. If I had to guess, he's probably going to Miami. And if Portland wants to hoe him, they're probably gonna send him over to, I don't know, maybe Brooklyn, even though that's not really that bad. But to be honest, what team is really trading for Lillard? I want him to be in a good team where he's comfortable as well. Because obviously, Portland, that's not the case. I feel like this free agency is so much more stuff happened this free agency than last year. Because I don't remember last year, except that KD requested a trade. But nobody wants nobody wants to say that. Everybody wants to say, oh, the Brooklyn Nets, they broke up because of Kyrie. Like, what the, no, bro. Did y'all forget? Literally, KD requested a trade a year ago. And I thought he was out of Brooklyn for sure. And then I guess nobody matched the offer that he wanted or something like that. Or Brooklyn didn't do anything. So he stayed with Brooklyn, obviously, for that season. They played so well, man. I miss the Nets. It's just the front office of Brooklyn just sucks. Like, that's what it is. It has to be that. There's no way you lose KD, Kyrie, and James Harden in like 1 year. How? KD and Kyrie were just so much fun to watch. Especially the putback dunk from Kyrie, and the bench was going crazy. It gave me low-key. Alright, it's not the same. It's definitely not the same. Low-key kind of Brooklyn, from 2019. That type of team vibes. Not really, though. Because you would know, like, if you watch that team in 2019, you'd know that, alright, bro, the vibes are unmatched. Everybody's chemistry is just up here. I don't know how this went to free agency, to Brooklyn, but I guess it makes sense. Also, speaking of Kyrie, I honestly did not know what he's about to do, because they said he had a meeting with the Suns. I said, no way. No way I'm about to bandwagon to the Suns, who I hated him for the entire playoffs. Or I guess the regular season, too, because I'm sorry. Listen, I don't know, something about the Suns is just dislikable. Yeah, and but he stayed with the Mavs. I love that. Let's hope the Mavs make some more moves. At this point, they only re-signed Dwight Powell, which is kind of questionable, and they brought Seth Curry back, which is cool. If Kyrie would have joined the Suns, bro, listen, it's Suns in 4, obviously, right? Or if Russ would have stayed with or signed with the Suns, it's Suns in 4. That's literally what it is. But obviously, speaking of Westbrook, he signed with the Clippers, and I know people were talking about the money that he signed with. I do agree the deal is kind of low, but I feel like it makes more sense. Because let's see, last year or the years before that, he was getting paid like $40 million from the Lakers, right? And we all know, bro, he was not happy playing with them because people did not even appreciate him for what he was trying to do, at least. Bro, like, they made him switch his playstyle so much. I think him taking the lower deal, but it's a lot of money still. But I know it's Russell Westbrook. He should get paid. He should be getting paid more than Dylan Brooks. I'm sorry, like, that's what it is. We saw him getting cooked in the regular season. I didn't forget that game when he had 36 and 5 of 5 from 3. No, less money, but he's more comfortable, bro. That's how you know money can buy happiness forever. Even though it's still a lot of money. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna lie to you, but it's just. Yo, he could have got a way better offer somewhere else, but he wouldn't have been as happy, bro. Because he knows that the Clippers, they treat him well. They're chilling. They got a good team, and I'm telling you, it's Clippers next year, bro. Like, it is what it is. Russell Westbrook is gonna average a triple-double again. They're gonna get far in the playoffs. They might win it all if they just stay healthy. I hate this shit. Why does every team I go to always does? Like, I don't really have a favorite team like that, I'll be honest. I like watching basketball. So the team that's the most fun to watch right now, I will be a fan of that team. At the point, I felt like it was the Lakers. Even though they kept losing, this shit was always fun to watch. You were never missing a game with when the Lakers were on. I think I talked about this in another video as well, but I'm just saying, like the most fun part of the Lakers team was when they were playing good, and you didn't even expect it. So I don't know if you remember the game in December. I may have talked about this before, but that's my favorite regular season game from last year, I guess, where it was the number 1 Bucks, right? The number 1 seeded Bucks. They faced the Lakers, who were like the 13th at the time, and they still had Russell Westbrook, Patrick Beverley, Thomas Bryant, all them guys, right? And bro, that shit felt like a playoff game more than the finals. I'm sorry, like I like the finals. Nothing wrong with the Nuggets winning. I love that for Jokic. I remember the last play, like one of the last plays. It was like Russ getting a steal. He passed it over to LeBron, and then he threw it up the lob for AD. And man, good times, but bad times as well. If you're a Lakers fan, I guess. And then the deadline happens, and then they trade Russell Westbrook. And I'm like, okay, bro, you know what, but kind of, and then Lakers kind of fell off. Like, it was not fun to watch them anymore, I'll be honest. Even though they revamped the whole squad, it wasn't the same, bro. It was not the same. Trading Patrick Beverley and Russell Westbrook was just crazy. And Thomas Bryant too. And he just won a ring? Who else? Oh yeah, so the Dylan Brooks situation that shit was kind of funny, bro. They really re-signed him for $80 million for 4 years. Fred VanVleet as well. I don't know what kind of deal that is, but I don't know what the Rockets are about to cook, bro. I don't know what they're cooking, especially with the whole Jalen Reed situation. But yeah, I'm not really too worried, or I guess too mad that Dylan Brooks getting more money than Russell Westbrook, because like, who really cares? I'll be honest, who really cares? I don't think Russ cares, or he would have gotten a bigger deal somewhere else, but it wouldn't have made him comfortable, bro. And that's deep. That's deep. Marcus Smart to the Grizzlies, and Derrick Rose as well. He's finally out of the Knicks. I hope they have to play him, bro. Please, especially with Ja being suspended, bro. Derrick Rose, 20 points per game. Okay, let's do 15 points per game. Nice little jelly layups, bro. He's nice like that. Clippers, they resign, you know, all their homies. I hope Paul George does not get traded. Do not trade Paul George or Kawhi Leonard. I saw those rumors. I got kind of scared. I said, no, please, no. Please don't do this. We need Paul George and Russell Westbrook and Kawhi. That big three is going to go crazy. That big three is what they imagine Anthony Davis, LeBron, and Westbrook to be. I'm calling it right now. I only saw 20 games of them playing, and they already were crazy. And, you know, obviously free agency is not going to end until Dame announces where he's going to go. I'm actually going to check right now before. Lonnie Walker going to the Nets is fire, bro. 20 points per game. All right, okay, let me chill. Let me chill with 20. 19 points per game. 5 rebounds, 5 assists. Or 3 assists. He's gonna go off, bro. He was like that, bro, as soon as the regular season started. Not just in the playoffs, but as the season started. And Brooklyn looks like a pretty good young team and might be a problem in 3 years, unless they just go superstar mode like with Kyrie, James, and KD. I think that's all about free agency right now. I was trying to make a 2K video out of this, but I don't know, bro.